Hello guys and welcome back to Let's Play Thief Gold with Classic Gamer Dave. Last time we did the training mission and now we can continue on with the game. Yep, we did that. And here we go with our next cutscene. These are keepers, by the way. We'll learn more about them soon enough. He's kind of writing down something interesting there. Something worth locking up, it seems. So badass. Yes, those are keepers. We'll learn about them. Not out of the lesser folly of sentiment. They're talking about Garrett right now. His heart was clouded and his balance was lost, but his abilities were unmatched. It's true. I'm pretty badass. Even then, we knew to watch him most carefully. Yeah, they do quotes and then they show who made those quotes. Like, they're usually pretty interesting. So what do we got here?
I have a simple job planned for this evening. Break into a guarded mansion, steal another fat nobleman's priceless trinket, and leave quietly.
Word.
Lord Bafford is out of town, and rumor has it that the captain of his house guard went with him as a bodyguard.
Convenient.
The time is ripe for a bit of burglary.
Look at his fat ass.
The front gate of Lord Bafford's manor is always guarded, and the main street is far too exposed. But Cuddy tells me there's a better way in, around to the side, more out of the way. One guard, and likely no witnesses to complicate matters.
Perfect. Ooh,
the
shiny.
piece Cuddy wants is a scepter. Silver, jewels, the usual adornments. It should command a high price. Bafford, like most of his kind, probably keeps his treasures on the top floor of the place, close to his heart, and far from his servants.
Ooh, yes. Sounds good. All
right.
right.
No point in waiting. I have Cuddy's old sketches of the place, and everyone who's going to be asleep inside already is. It's time to begin.
Sweet. So here we go. Yeah. So like I said, I'm going to be playing on expert. Normal, you just have to get the scepter and just make sure you don't, oh yeah, you have to get in and then get the scepter. Nothing else matters. You can kill people and everything. And then the next one, you can't kill any servants, but you can kill guards. That's hard difficulties, pretty much like that usually. And then expert, you can never kill anyone. Alright, never mind, I'm not going to go into that. So basically we have to get in, get the scepter, steal 700 worth of loot, which we'll see. Pretty freaking easy. There's a lot. And can't kill anyone. And then once you've achieved your objectives, go back to the streets. So let's do this. I don't think I'm going to be cutting after episodes are over. Oh, before each mission, you get to buy stuff. If we didn't steal that thing at the end of the training mission, we wouldn't have any money. So we definitely want water arrows. Those are the most important thing. We're not going to need all of them. Like, I'm going to be using them more than I actually need. I could probably make it through this mission without getting anything. So, yeah, we can't go through there. It's too crowded. And while we're on the streets, we're technically not trespassing, so there's no reason for anybody to... Oh, wow, I've never noticed that before up there. There's actually a room up there with books in it and stuff. That's not part of the manor, that's just decoration. That's awesome. So we go around here. Alright, let's look at the map first. So we started right here. We can't go in the front entrance. Heavily guarded. And if we look over here, oh, there's an arrow cache. Pick up en route, so... pick up some arrows on the way there, and we're trying to get to this well. You can go around the other side, I think, and make it over there. There's a few different street options. There's a servant guy. He's not going to bother us. We'll grab these. So we got broadhead arrows, and we've got water arrows, and I'll talk more about them soon enough. Ooh. Well, we might as well go down in the sewer, Let's close that while we're at it, because we're a good thief. We don't leave behind any evidence trails. By the way, I'm not going to be cutting. I'm not going to be saying bye at the end of every episode. I'm going to do like the whole mission in one sitting. Oh, hey, tiara in the water. If you go over here, you'll notice that the gate is down. Well, let's fix that. Bam. Awesome. All right, close that. But yeah, just because I don't want to keep track of time, I want to be completely immersed the whole time, and I want you guys to be completely immersed. And I think it's just better that way. So let's go up here. Oh my God, this guy's drunk, dude. Lay off the drinks, bro. So let's pickpocket him and blackjack him. Actually, we didn't need to do that, but all right. Well, oh crap. Get rid of that. Come here. We better take him in here with us, because there's a guy patrolling out there, and he'll see him. Nobody will see him in here. All right. So let's go into the well. Oh shit, motherfucker. Oh. All right. So yeah, this is the entrance. That's all you can do outside that's worth anything. That tiara and that arrow cache. So it's if you look down here, there's a little hole in the wall. Only God knows how this could have gotten here, and even he might be skeptical. He might not know either. All right, let's get out of the water here. Let me out. Let me out. Jesus. Ooh, spiders. Okay, so this is... Take out our broadhead arrows and smash and bang these guys. Oh, nicely done. Get him. Awesome. 2 for 2. Oh, we missed. That's okay. We can pick up the arrows that miss. Oh, really? If you hold it down longer, it'll actually zoom in farther. So I'll just show you how that looks. It's not too helpful unless they're really, really far away. There we go. Remember, that'll alert this fourth one. He's going to start to walk over towards us. He'll actually come over here. Unless we kill him first, so... Got him. Okay, we got those two. Oh, got a few there, misses. And we got one here. Bam. Perfect.
Since I'm in here, I might as well pick up something for myself.
Awesome. So we get a ring. That gives us 300 loot so far, which we only need 700, and that's on expert difficulty. So this mission's pretty easy. There's 1,429 loot total, I believe. The smallest valued loot in this game are coin stacks, generally, as far as I know, as far as I can remember. I haven't played through the game in a little while.
Inside at last.
So yeah, there's a nice break in the wall here. I don't know how that happened, but somebody messed up. Probably these barrels of what might be like poison or TNT or something. Nothing actually in them, so... Alright, whatever. Let's go inside.
I've been thinking. The sir could really beef up security some.
What do you mean? What's wrong with us?
Let's get this.
Well, we're fine. But I've been thinking we should watch the outsides.
That's stupid. People to worry about there on the inside.
No, then you catch them before they get inside, you taffer.
Oh!
Alright. Now you could blackjack these guys both without them knowing, but I'm gonna make a little challenge on myself to try not to do that. Plus that guy goes and actually stands guard somewhere. It makes it a little bit more challenging. So I'm just gonna let that happen. And I'm not gonna go down, well, you know what, I will go down this way. And show you this little secret here. This is a room we can get to later. Oh, there's a key there and a treasure chest. Alright, I'm just gonna go back this way. Ooh! Oh, try not to make too much noise like that. So we dumped his body off there. That's good. Yeah, both of these hallways lead to the same place, so I'm just gonna show you this one because it's a little more interesting to look at. I don't know. Alright, they both lead here. The other one actually, if you go out there, yeah, I'll just show you. I don't know why, I just like the immersion of the game. There's the window we just saw, so try to put a little perspective into the area for you. So that's where he ends up. You could blackjack them both at once, and neither of them would be the wiser, but it adds a little bit to your... And if you notice, there's a little metal grating here, so if you came out there, you couldn't just like walk across that, because it would alert him pretty heavily.
And then people up above.
Got him. Now, sometimes guards will have keys on their person, so if they do, try to pickpocket them before you actually, oh, I just got turned around. Before you actually knock them out. An apple. Because then you get you get a little stat at the end of the game. It actually shows you how many pickpockets are available in the mission and how many you got out of that. I'm gonna try to go for 100%. And then it shows you how many people you blackjack and how many people you kill. But it doesn't have a total, so I'm not gonna go for 100% there because I don't know what 100% would be. And I don't want to blackjack everybody because it's definitely not worth it. Oh wait. How much was that? That was only 5 gold? Oh, I guess I was wrong. I thought for sure that 12 was the least amount, but I was wrong, so there you have it. Alright. So now we're into the main part of the mansion here. This is kind of like the servants' quarters kind of area, this place. So over here. That guy's sleeping in there, and there's a few more people down there in that next room, but they're awake, so I don't really want to go by them. So I'm gonna go over this way. You can get past them without them noticing whatsoever, but like I said, I'm just gonna give myself a little bit more of a challenge than usual. Oh, hey, look. What's up, Drunky McDrunkard? Alright, let's get him out of here before somebody comes by. Run! Let's lay him down there. Nobody's gonna see him here. Nobody patrols through that area. But let's go over here. So, as with most PC games, this has a quick save feature, which you press a button and it'll save it, and then you can load it instantly, just like save states. But I'm going to be going through all the missions without using save states, unless I feel like I really, really need to. Or unless I want to show something off that I'm not sure I can pull off. Alright, so you can actually hide in this little crevice here, which is kind of nice. Okay, let's see. Hello? Alright, we're good here. I'm gonna put out a couple torches here. I'm gonna put out this one. Actually, that's the only one I really want to put out. And like I said, I'm not gonna save state, so I'm gonna be, you know, playing the game a little bit carefully. But I do know the missions really well. So it's not. So I'm gonna know what exactly I can and can't do, where there'll be guards. So I won't be sneaking around in areas I know I don't have to. Let's open this door. Listen to see if anybody's coming. Either he just left or just entered. I think he just entered. There's a guard that patrols through that hallway, and I think he's coming through right now. It's funny that he doesn't notice that the door's open. I mean, I wouldn't either. If I was patrolling, I'd be like, oh, somebody just left this open. What the heck? But he will close it on his way out. Or he won't. Usually, well, I guess maybe they don't. Alright. What's up, dude? How you doing, bro? Good night. Yeah, I think there's only like... I'm not sure if anybody patrols here or not, but I'm just gonna throw him there. That should be fine. Actually, I'm not. I'm gonna take him up here. I'm pretty sure that's somebody walking down on the streets below. Yeah, we're fine. We can throw him here. Ooh, a loaf of bread. Food doesn't do anything in this game for you, except for one. I'm just gonna eat because I'm OCD like that, and I like to get all the items. I won't be getting all the food because that doesn't make any sense to do that, but if I see it, I'll probably eat it, unless I'm in a hurry. So I think this is the exit, by the way. When you're done with the mission, this is where you want to end up. And just to show you on the map, see, yeah, it says exit to street. Yep, definitely. So That one we just threw the guard in. These corridors lead up to the second floor, which I'll be showing off soon enough. I'm gonna save this side of the building for when I'm coming out, just because that's how I like to organize this mission. This place is basically symmetrical, so when I come out here, it's like the same setup. Same setup as the other side. Let's knock out this arrow. Or this torch here. Make things a little easier. There we go. Cool. And where'd he go? Did he just... Yeah, he went over there. I need 4 arrows for when I'm going to the scepter, but other than that, I can use as many as I want. So I might as well use them up, eh? Did he... There he is. Alright. Okay. Let's just hide up in this stairwell here and wait for him to come around. Hopefully the video isn't too dark. I'll try to lighten it up a bit in post-processing if it's too dark. Okay. Good night. Alright. So I won't be coming back to this side of the building until after. Yeah, this is another tower that doesn't lead up to the second floor, and you'll see what I mean by that in a minute. But there's 2 towers on each side of this place, and 2 of them don't lead up to the second floor, and 2 of them do. So far, I've been to the 2 that don't lead up to the second floor. Now, if we go in here, this leads to a kitchen area, but if we go in this door, we'll be right in the line of sight of one of the servants. So I'll go around. Ooh, not that way. Shit. Alright, I'm gonna have to... This guy's talking to himself, that's fine. So I'll go around. First I want to go in here. There's a little chalice over here on the bench. Smang that.